ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week, we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve and the community. Now, the news. We're happy to report Valve came through on a promise the Dota 2 team made last week. After numerous hints, references, and announcements over the past few weeks, the 3 Spirits update was finally shipped to Dota 2 on Thursday of this week. The update, as the name suggests, focuses on the 3 elemental spirits and has introduced 2 brand new heroes in the forms of Kaolin, the Earth Spirit, and Xin, the Ember Spirit. As a melee Radiant Strength hero, Earth Spirit focuses on initiating team fights by strategically placing 6 stone remnants around the map, which he may use to support his abilities and massively improve his situational effectiveness. His ultimate, Magnetize, allows Earth Spirit to shock all enemy units in a small area of effect around him, causing damage over time for a 6-second duration. Should an affected hero or unit enter the range of a stone remnant, the Magnetize effect will repeat, causing all damage to multiply and to potentially spiral out of control. Ember Spirit, on the other hand, stands as a melee Radiant Agility hero capable of using speed and fire to deal damage as a nuker, carry, and disabler. His ultimate, Fire Remnant, allows Xin to place up to 3 static clones of himself around the map, which can then be used to dash between at extremely high speeds, causing all enemy units to take damage based on their proximity to Ember Spirit strikes. As we previously mentioned, the update is in fact titled the 3 Spirits Update, as the ever-lovable Storm Spirit was also on display after receiving a major model, texture, and icon overhaul, which has helped to make the character appear more consistent with his new cousins and less like the Pandaren from Blizzard's Warcraft series. This particularly large update also featured a number of new mechanics, many of which have been borrowed from Valve's other multiplayer titles, including the likes of Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. One of the main features appears in the form of in-game coaching, which functions similar to both the aforementioned titles by allowing more advanced users to spectate and inform less experienced players about which hero they may want to play, how they may wish to play the game, and so on. Dota 2 features a pair of coaching features which are unique to the game, however, as players are able to spectate and coach multiple users at the same time while having the ability to draw exclusively on their students' minimaps, something which is impossible in both Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Another mechanic borrowed from TF2 is the new crafting system, which allows players to find and collect new recipes which may be used to turn unwanted items into new wearable cosmetics of similar or increased quality. Socketing, however, is a totally brand new feature which allows players to find and apply up to 5 special gems onto weapons or items in order to imbue them with new properties such as unique animations, particle effects, statistical displays, and much more. A new Showcase Spectator view should also help give you a closer look at your hero and equipped items in-game, as the cinematic perspective can be toggled on or off in both spectator mode and during live matches, although we wouldn't really advise trying to play the game like this. And finally, if you're a little bummed out about the conclusion of the Team Fortress 2 Halloween event earlier this week, fear not. The 3 Spirit update also features the extremely welcome return of the Diretide game mode, which is set to be available in-game for 2 weeks from November the 14th until the 28th. The game mode has been slightly updated from last year, as Valve have implemented a mostly new fight layout with Roshan at the conclusion of the match. After one team has been declared the winner of the Sugar Rush round, both teams must band together to fight and defeat Roshan in a specific time limit at a specified location in one of the 2 jungles. However, unlike last year, Roshan is able to resurrect himself over and over again, forcing players to continue fighting on until the timer eventually runs out. Roshan grows stronger every time he is defeated. The teams which defeat Roshan the most times in a single match over the course of a single day will be entered into the Diretide Hall of Fame before being awarded the new extremely rare Platinum Baby Roshan. If everything we just mentioned was a little much for you to digest, as it was for me, or if you're just looking to learn more about this significant update for Dota 2, we highly recommend checking out our full write-up over at ValveTime.net or the game's official changelog and announcement page. The submission period for the 2013 Saxxy Awards opened on Monday of this week, following the announcement of the filmmaking competition in early October. This means you budding directors out there can start sending your Source Filmmaker created shorts into Valve using the submission details over on the official announcement page. We highly recommend checking out the announcement page for yourself before uploading in order to avoid making any potentially frustrating mistakes. You'd best hurry if you're looking to enter, as the closing date for submissions is fast approaching on Monday the 18th of November at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. After a week of community voting, Valve will then announce the winner sometime between November the 24th and November the 26th. Be sure to stay up to date by liking us on Facebook, as we're periodically highlighting some of our favorite Saxxy clips to our timeline. For more information about the Saxxy Awards, be sure to head on over to the announcement blog post over on the Source Filmmaker blog, which will be made available in the video description alongside relevant links for everything else we've talked about this week. And when I say everything else, we all know I really just mean the other topic we just finished talking about. And that concludes a pretty brief week of Valve news. Half-Life 1 is 15 years old on Tuesday the 19th of November, and we're going to celebrate the event with a special video or two, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the newest ValveTime videos. While you're here, be sure to head on over to our Dota 2 announcer pack over on the Steam Workshop to rate us positively. Every vote counts. As always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.